I see humility. In each face a crossing, in each mouth honor, heart, legacy, feet, survival, mapped hands, black blues, blood is strong, lungs of jazz passes on through. A rainbow of veins, even 1/16 recalls its root, a lilt, nose, nappiness and hair, deep gospel voice knows sacred is everywhere. This legacy is a home not carried outside the body. It is exile of success, raw sun, apartheid begun, your family on the run, suicide no shun. It is X got the gun, he got the gun, he got the gun, he got the gun, he got the gun. Our family tree is a tradition of open arms for armor. You go on or die. But I root. Locked hair rising from the tree of life, lynched, a mob, resisting, representing anybody who's ever been beat down, which is everybody. We are Egyptology, ancient Afro-Turkey, Olmec, Iraqi, Dothraki, Klingon, come on Caribbean, Oceania, Nubia, Negrita, Nigrita, Ainu, Ati, Tuareg, Aborigine, Siri, Saudi, Afghani, Kuwaiti, Barani, Qatari, Yemeni, Israeli, Jedi, Palestini, West Indian plantations, Vagina eye, Africa eye and eye, Rastafari, a house servant given the stink eye. Black, untouchables, Indianayables, Siddhis in Pakistan, Buddha in Chinastan, funeral wall paintings, man, pyramids out of sand. From Polynesia to Papua, living patrilineal Khoisan, South Africa, our tribes, one drop recognize. A miracle in stone, our bones on throne and more from Spain, marooned in Mexico, Zion lions of the seas, idea exchanges early on, inventing sea legs from vast exploration. Kicking, hopping, bopping into global solar plexus, renaming ourselves before enslavement ever had us. We go back, way back, from lightest to darkest, palest to blackest, siblings to sun and moon, to when we were fire sparkers, tool crafters, goddess worshippers all, bartering the big bang of human consciousness, burying the dead clothed in animals sewn from needles made of bone. We were storytellers, group creators, non.com competitor haters, cave painters, jewel makers, nature observing ritualizers, truly bartering the big bang of human consciousness until acceleration of civilizations created these hominid differences, hominidae, homininae, hominini, hominina. We all walked Ethiopia 1.8 million years. Hominidae, homininae, hominini, hominina, from up in trees to down on ground, in upright ratio of leg, took us from 4 into infinity. 3.2 million years. Hominidae, homininae, hominini, hominina, one common mama. So far, so root. 4.4 million years. So come to my house, drink the seawater I give you trust. It is blood from my brown breast, milk of my heart, left-handedness of my art. The guest is a gift from God, she said, from this God, that God, and all the other gods, and goddess too. This is the way the ancestors got through it all. This message is human psychology, anti-apocalyptology, a working towards collective memory, history, a giant forgetting of legacy. The mysteries, original African ingenuity, artistry of the tribe called humanity, all we, from Africa, all we, from Africa, all we, from Africa, all we, from Africa, coming and going from same source. A sea of faces, one face, a transatlantic wave, all the way home, all the way home. That legacy's me in me, that legacy's me in you, that legacy's me in me. Biped blood memory, leg a sea. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. So I'm developing a theory. It's called, well, I call it bothism. Now, there was a poet named Bob Holman, an American poet, and he told me, the poet's choice is always both. And that really stuck with me, because I thought if somebody offers me chips or chocolate, I want both. You know, if you offer me day or night, I want left or right, this eye or that eye. Yeah, thank you very much. But two eyes see one. I'm not seeing on this side and on this side. So this is where my theory of bothism comes in. Now, for example, we are omnivores. We have a choice. We can eat meat and vegetables, or only vegetables. We can do both. It's up to us. We kill the animal, but in killing the animal, we receive life. Bothism. Another element is we burn the animal, and our life gets even tastier. So this is a recipe for humanity. It's called Mundo Gumbo. Now, when I was growing up in Montreal, my dad, being West Indian from Antigua, he used to cook for us on Saturdays. And he used to make us pepper pot and fish cakes and fresh ginger beer and gumbo. Now, like most children, my sister and I disliked many foods, and gumbo was one such dish. Why? Seeds. Slimy okra seeds. And onion, stinky onion, make me fart. And fish with them bones. And too hot pepper on my young child tongue. Now, I realized, I think when I was about 10, that he hadn't made gumbo for a while. And I realized that he loved making gumbo. He loved eating gumbo. But he loved us more. Now, parents can be sacrificial teachers, but in this case, gumbo taught me well. Now, in gumbo, you begin with the one ingredient that requires the most attention, your life. Get born. Now, for a soul, you need flour and butter in equal proportion. Slowly whip the flour into the butter until a roux is born brown, all shades of brown. If it burns even slightly, throw it out and start all over again. A woman is born with all the eggs she will ever need. Seed come and go. But if you find some seed you like, you make gumbo. Now, the roux is to the gumbo as blues is to jazz. Like your ego, fry the okra in a separate pan. Now, fry yourself until dry and set yourself aside. Let anything unnecessary seep out of you completely. Next, to the vessel, you add the Holy Trinity. So we need woman, man, and spiritus mundi, or bell pepper, onion, and celery. In fact, let us not forget holy quadrality and add some two-spirit, intersex, queer, transgender Scotch bonnet pepper to the Mundo Gumbo reality. Our aroma thickens as we age. We need garlic, bay leaf, cayenne pepper, and fish or sausage if the day is right. Now this is about the midway mark of your life. You've been cooking for 30 years at least. Put the okra back in. Because Saturn be returning to the place she was at when you were born. And this is called a cosmic bitch slap. It's going to hit you in the pot, take your breath away, tear you apart. Mixing spoon moving violently this way and that. Tomatoes flying at you left, right, center. Chicken water drowning you until you sink or swim. But if in your heart and soul you remember that you were born from balance, this is when your flavor really begins. Simmer for another 20 years or so, if you're lucky. Get cooked good. Let your own life reduce down. You are slow soul food, friends, and things are so much faster now. Freedom seasoning, improvise your ending, may it be pleasant to the taste. We need the salty, the umami, the spicy, sour, the bitter, the sweet, and then you'll serve well with rice, or sand, or snow, or city concrete beneath your feet. The essence of you, what we'll eat. Petals of parsley in your wake, holy sassafras. People the world over will gather to feast on the result of your life, plus heat, pirates, criminals, gamblers, writers, exiles, adventurers, Spanish, Frenchmen, Choctaw, Chinese, Alabama, Cherokee, East and West Indian, German, English, Irish, African, people of all nationalities with a whole lot of integrating going on. The aroma of your life is at stake. Your ability to fuse all of life's ingredients until your flavors awake. Now granted, some of us may still have to pass the hot sauce between us, but we will all raise a glass as we spoon out your honor. Your dish is dangerous. Its strength will come from balance and burn. Please accept this soul food from a friend, my friends, because this, from Mundo Gumbo, we learn. So we learn from our cultures, we learn from humanity, we learn from our fathers, and we learn from our mothers. This is called What Women Know. Women know that cold water takes blood out of clothing, because no matter how many times we bleed, our cup always spilleth over. Women know that when we gather, our cycles pool and the whole universe benefits, because menstrual blood is the fountain of youth. Women know that when our cream sticks between our forefinger and thumb, we are ovulating, and all eligible genders better watch out. Women know that we can cough, and a tampon baby or soft man will fall right out, because women can only take so much for so long. Women know that estrus is red lipstick and high heels ass, if you will. If you have large breasts, you want small breasts, or bigger breasts, or no breasts. If you have straight hair, you want nappy hair. Lips, nips, tucks, sucks, plucks. Women know that hair is everywhere. Women know that our blood encourages plant growth, and semen can be good for the skin. The moon, tonight's full moon especially, makes perfect sense, and children are Saturn returning. Women know that we can be insecure, yet mature more quickly than men. And there is a moment when we know we will or will not have children, though if we do, we may pee or poo as we have them. Now, women know that we can take the highest of pain. But women know that when someone is crying, we give hug medication, because we are the original witch doctors, and we know what it feels like to be burned for being too smart or too loving or too connected to earth and its plant-based poisonous and curative powers. Women know the glass ceiling is half empty when our blood still lies in the way of equality. Hormones, hysteria, our link to the moon itself gone horribly, horribly wrong. Women know that a horse is better than a car. A train is better than a plane. And no plane can compare to a bird, but we will fight to drive the kids to school in Saudi Arabia, to stop genital mutilation in Somalia, global sexual slavery, abortion, or burqa by choice, our voice, in unchaperoned selection, in a self-executed decision, a public ability, a loudmouth speaker, a visible from the streeter, a single woman married to mind, with access to an education of dreams, a breast, a cunt, the source, the original violent act of birth, and the throbbing grind of sex, from hole to hole to hole to hole to glory hole. We're all just going from hole to bloody hole. The very circle of life itself. Women, a multitasking, cleanliness-keeping, red velvet bleeding, balcony-appearing, robe-dancing, placenta-burying woman on the multimedia mound. Woman, a maker of things out of nothing, a pinhole bleeder of wine, equal and free as the blood clot divine. Body and mind are mine, says woman. This is a call to an end, to appease our peers and ancestors. Women violence down the street, at home asleep. Women, ours is the secret beginning of the very word no, the very world yes, the mother of all menstrual mysteries, a yonic, tonic exhalation of blood, planets, and stars and love. Let us begin there. Early in the morning, our story begins at dawn. Now, dawn and dusk are blue. A sweet spot, the sneeze, orgasm. At civil twilight one morning, we found 4 newborn kittens, all silent, mouths sewn shut with bloody birth matter and matted milk. Small deaths in the heart now. At least they died on a soft towel in the carrier, tiny together, new and old simultaneous. their mother beside me looking on. Sad curry eyes downward, shiny black funeral coat. It must have been astronomy night, the darkest hour for a birthing. The day before, my grand-maman Yvette had been storytelling about her own miscarriages. 7 pregnancies, 5 births. Incredible pain, she said, those 2 lost ones. Making that face she makes, pursed mouth, voice rising, eyes popping, and a head turned away. Her clan come from sailors, settled along les bords du Saint-Laurent. First, les Normands, then les arrivants, and then les habitants. Le long du Saguenay à Tadoussac jusqu'à Joliette en Goélette, navigating at nautical dusk from Norman shore. When I asked about our indigenous Montagnais ancestry, she said, don't. Les habitants avaient toujours quelqu'un dans la famille qui était coureur de bois. European runners of the woods with aboriginal eyes. One had fur, the other a desire for it. In the white cold you kill or fuck. Whether the babies make it or not, catastrophes breed children. Her father, great-grandfather, walked with a cane, sometimes 2 canes, and was a highly regarded school inspector. There was always a priest in the family, too, she said. And servants. I always grew up with servants. Half my family servants, other half served. In 1926, la mère de ma grand-mère est morte. My grandmother's mother died. She was 7 years old. And every child in her school came through the house to see the body. The wake lasted 3 days. She and her 4 siblings wore black for a year and then purple for a year. Grand-maman never wore those colors again. Her father remarried, but years of sadness live in the bones. All our bones. A midnight sun morning, a low beam of light, a not allowed to love, oh, but to taste life, a mother's glow for a moment, then quickly back into ether. Some angels get only a small taste of living. Fragile parcels that never were in Gaza, girls and kittens who take the night literally in Nigeria and taste so little light in Baghdad, Iraq. Attack at civil twilight is anything but civil. So may the blue hour bless us. May it take action for those of us alive and those of us dying. Dawn and dusk, the sweet light, golden self, belt of Venus, that pinkish glow. Sun dips down into sea with a flash of green, the heart in a love epiphany with sky. The crepuscule is a threshold healing, a perfection doorway, union, magic hour, visible Venus, the brightest. Thank you. So I'm at that age where when our parents' health begins to fail, and they may require 24/7 assistance. The very assistance they gave us as babies. And now I wish someone had told me that that's going to happen. Maybe I would have been better prepared. I would have been more successful at caring for my father when he needed it. This is called temple exercises. Physiology flutter, atrial regurgitation, repetition rhythm, extra beats, we all have it. I seen my father's heart green on a black ultrasound screen. He been up to Montreal from his girlfriend in Caribbean. Crossed the Quebec hospital Sistine system and still sick of it. Dad's knee tried to get itself together in the thick of it. Stiff knee, swollen, broken, but it was the heart that needed attention. As oldest child, I was given dervish duties in the temple. Now training began in the kitchen. Meditating on knee for days. Food was brought. Requests were made to relieve the bowels. Washing, sweeping, mending. Clean, cook, doctor, pray, repeat, retreat, repeat, retreat. Physiology flutter, Atrial regurgitation, repetition, rhythm, extra beats, we all have it. That day my father lay on his left side, shirtless on the hospital bed, elbow to hand, hold head up. Ultrasound machine running jelly clean across his black nativity chest. Silenced by it all, but never missing a beat. Dad, the doctor, became a very patient. Now, cardiologists say, looking at the image on the green screen, he say, look at that heart valve. It opened and closed like a Mercedes-Benz sign. I say, no, it's a vagina, yo. He say, oh. But it has extra beats though. What? Extra beats though. What? Extra beats though. What? The heart has extra heartbeats. Everybody has it. Repeat, retreat. Now there are 4 chambers in the heart making chamber music hits. 2 atria pump hip hop in, 2 ventricle jazz out, simultaneous funk. Left side blues separate from reggae right. The 2 wings never directly communicate except to turn vascular music into life. A wave, nothing constricts at once. The heart contracts and relaxes like a dog fist getting things done. Even from stem cells in a petri dish, the heart cells beat on and on and on. For whom are they beating? The heart is the great mosque of Janneh, beating for the universe itself. Every year the rains take it, and faith alone rebuilds it. The heart is the dome of the rock, the pierced stone center of world, Mecca at Hajj, dancing around our own soft black stone. The heart is the wailing wall that says, lean in and kiss me. The heart is Buddha's Bodhi tree, full of fruit and thanks. The heart is the Ganges saying, get naked and swim. The heart is Lhasa saying, come play in my mountain gym. Mat, the mother of truth, will weigh your heart against a feather. Father, mother, sister, brother, I. Physiology flutter. Atrial regurgitation, brother. Repetition, rhythm, extra beats. We all have it. Temple exercises lighten the whole human load. A huya feather in our hat. A repeat retreat to the most sacred point, in 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 the most sacred point. The heart, the heart, the heart, the heart. Thank you. Any questions? It's okay. So, does everyone know what a dervish is? Okay, that's fine. Would you like to know what? So a dervish is one who is a student of Sufism. So would be maybe similar to someone who is studying Buddhism or something like that. An adept of that path is a dervish. The heart. Where's the heart today? It seems to be online. It's just that that's not really alive, is it? We seem to spend all our time there. But before records, before RAM, before radio, radiation, we had slowness, a real root directory. We were tight with the world. But now we're an all-probability cloud, inline, online, yin-yang binary numbers in time, fractions of our former, warmer selves. We like, we link, we love, we save, silently. Collectively suckling our baby, internetology. Now our baby has meta-emotions. Ooh, baby's got emotions about emotions. Data about data. Wind about wind. Baby be metaphysical. Physical without being physical. Mindful without being mindful, and even more than. Now you, me, and baby, we move so little, but we travel so great. I mean, world moves beyond world at this rate. Non-stop this, telecommunicatory, sidewalk that, ambulatory. We are walking heads down at clay tablets, Sumerian style, extinct, papyrus out. Is this singularity? Are we merging with artificiality? Machine versus mind, nano-naked, divine. Will you tap my arm to expose USB porn? Frontal lobe, Google horn, I'm Googling as I speak. Instagramming as I tweet. Cloud surfing in my sleep. All the Googlicious Googleitarians feast. Eat my Facebook. Tweet, swallows, tweet. Tweet, tweet. We like, we link, we love, we save. Silently. Internetology. We're getting juice from a box made of oil, sand, and farts. Silicon chip make we blue lit. A hard drive from the sun. Finger tapping, interwebbing, radiating from fire. And oh, how I miss the times when palms touched nothing to tell a tale, and the light was a warm fire between us. We could really see what we were saying. But now we like, we link, we love, we save. Silently. Internetology. Internetology. Internet. So I have a little bit more to share with you all, but before I do, I'd just like to say thank you to Hazel and Anne for inviting me here. I'm very humbled to be here before all of you today. Thank you very much for listening. And I will do, there's a workshop on Sunday, and please come. And if you'd like more information about it, come and talk to me afterwards. And so this is actually, in the workshop, we'll have a little bit of meditation, and this next piece is a call to meditation. It's called Knowledge Blues. Knowledge is a thought on something. Take it off. Take it all off. Taking knowledge off piece by piece, 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 piece. You, talking lover, undress. Turn to quiet nakedness. Beyond the body, beyond the book. Remove your shirt, skirt, lower pants to reveal a happy line of fine non-alphabetizing leading to the mound of truth. No need for opinions, no categories or judgments, no inside, no outside, all unveiled. Whether our thoughts are there or not, it is, it is, it is. So take it on, love. Taking knowledge off piece by piece, 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 piece. Take it on, love. Taking knowledge off piece by piece, 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 piece. Remove accessories, undergarments, hair pieces too, until there's nothing left to say. No more thoughts to interrupt the way. Now that you're naked, skin comes next, but it hold on tight to itself. For thought and for skin alike. Higher intuition is your birthright. No assembly required. So take it off. Take it on, taking knowledge off piece by piece, 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 piece. Take it off, taking knowledge off piece by piece, 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 piece. Remove limits from sources, deduct all taxes, keep yourself at 0 or 1. Now that you have so little artifice, observe muscle, organs, bones, and blood. Let the knowledge muscle atrophy, and all the rest let's go. Without skin, blood is ocean. Without lungs is the air. Let go, let go, let go. Launch this business of thoughtlessness. You'll see it shall succeed. No identity, no you, no me, no bad debo bad da 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 be ba da na da 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 ma shera ma de da de ti te bo de ba da 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 ba da me shino de da ting de tu de bum de ma de da de sun de ga de da be hi, 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 hi. I'd like to ask all of you to please close your eyes. I polish myself to be bright and blinding. Some can see me, from others I take sight. When I speak in tongues, none work better than silence. I am listening, I am listening. The voice can lack, but instruments unlock. With the swing of an arm, a pendulum hips. To manipulate breath control, internal chords takes faith. I am listening, I am listening, I am listening. Whatever your appearance, I am listening. Be it air or cuneiform, I am listening. We make love, I am listening. Everything turns, I am listening. This is our mythology. Thank you for listening, everyone. Have a great night. Thank you.